What is that?
It's a GoPro.
A what?
A GoPro.
GoPro's that small now?
They've always been this small. They're just in cases. That's absolute bullshit. I can't believe you.
I can't believe I've been here for a year. I can't believe I feel like that.
Oh, they don't give a shit about you.
I can't believe they don't expect me to quit after that.
That's ridiculous. $50, that's not even a flat.
No.
That was like the bonus that they paid me as a used car manager per car when I was at Bolton, which is why
That's the bonus I got paid as a for the yearly. If I hit over 100 units, I got $50 per car as a salesperson.
That's why I cleverly reconstructed my plan. And then they let me go when I made 50 grand in 6 months.
Was this Bolton Nissan?
Yeah. Clearly doing my job.
Well, because they had about a $4,000 budget to get subprime leads with the last subprime manager, and he didn't sell one car.
Do you buy leads?
He did buy leads, he bought 20 leads, but then when he left, we found I didn't even contact him.
And you, on those leads too, you got to be on top of them, because if they give you a garbage lead, a lot of the companies will refund you, and they'll give you another lead. And a lot of subprime business managers are too lazy, because they request all their deals all at once, and then they can't handle it. And you should request one a day.
Right.
Buy 30, one a day.
I was surprised when I pulled them through over the weekend, but I was like, there's a lot of subprime customers out there.
Well, when you think about it, only 15 or 20% of the actual market is prime.
So that's big for us, right? The used car market is 7 times larger than the new car market. And at the same time, how much of that is subprime?
Can't wait till I get paid on that ultimate.
What else is Jeff holding out on? I don't get it.
I don't have it. But it'll be cleared up tomorrow. I haven't talked to him today.
Have you cleared the pipe of all the out of province deals?
Yep. Everything but your golf and the Ford Escape.
But do you have an email or anything that I can scan things to send them to you, or do you contact them yourself?
No, you could scan and send to me. It's however you want. It doesn't matter. I have an email.
Do you have the office keys?
No. You have yours? I left mine at the office.
Mine are in the Jetta, which is in London. Maybe it's at home. Either way.
You need to keep an extra set. I think cut another key.
For who?
For myself when I forget my keys at work. The only reason I forget my keys at work is because I can't drive.
Yeah, Nathan can't drive. He had a DUI and he killed a family. When are you doing court?
I'm doing court next month, but not for a DUI.
Tell him about the family you killed.
Huh?
Tell him about the family you killed.
The family I killed.
Yeah. 3 young children going to school.
My license was suspended for demerit points.
Yeah, it was stupid. You had an unpaid ticket.
I get too many tickets and then I don't fight them. I just let them go.
I think in one shot we got 5. That was exciting.
Yeah, that was world record. Brampton record at least.
No.
Wow, yeah, you're right. Brampton was the worst car market in the world. Highest car insurance rates in North America. Yeah, have a couple guys that get like native deals. You make so much money on native deals because the bank will give you a payment call regardless. And when natives don't pay tax,
13%
13% right there
that you can mark the car up, right?
throw into the payment.
And more often than not, they don't mind because you're delivering the car to them from 3 provinces
Because they're lazy.
away. Oh yeah. Did you watch the new iPhone announcement today?
Pardon?
Did you watch the new iPhone announcement?
When is
I
it
did,
out?
yeah.
Next Friday, September 19th.
You can tell Ricky you can use this as a hockey puck after a game. This is getting destroyed.
Oh no, give it to me.
No, it's getting destroyed. I've thought of so many clever ways to destroy it.
But you guys don't have a website with an online application, right?
No, I thought about it, but I get enough leads by not. Like I don't need it. Like it would be nice to have, but I don't need it right now. It'd be like just like a dessert if I had it. We get most of our stuff through referrals and other dealers. Because every flake knows 3 other flakes.
Well, I think the deal that we just did from the lady in Keswick, I think she's gonna be. I'm gonna tell all my friends.
Exactly. Yeah. We'll give them the same deal. $9,000 car.
I'm so used to dealing with Hyundai customers emailing me, "What's your best price?" This lady comes in, she doesn't.
Exactly. I mean,
I was like, "The car's this price." She's like, "Oh, can I afford it?" I was like, "Well, yeah."
to be honest with you, I lock the showroom when I'm there. I don't want to deal with walking customers because, like, oh, how low can you go? What's your best price? Oh, fuck off. I'm not interested. You're wasting my time. There's 10 other people that don't care what they're gonna pay for this car as long as you can get it. Well, one of the New Brunswick deals that I had, the guy never made a payment on it. Big fucking issue. It was with TD, and I made a dumb mistake.
Really? Just one this year?
Yeah, no. Well, we financed this, but I asked him for a black journey. So he sends me pictures with the VIN. So I copy and paste it in a dealer track, do all the paperwork and whatever, but I didn't realize that the bill, he sold the one that I had wanted, so he thought he could just send me another one with a different VIN. So we financed the car with a different VIN. And the customer never made a payment.
So the bank's repoing a different car.
Yeah.
Who's on the hook for that?
I don't know. I hope it's not us.
I know it's going to be you. You made the error.
Not necessarily. No? Fucking donkey.
Oh wait, what team are we cheering
Yeah,
for?
that's good.
Okay.
I'm cheering for hockey.
Hockey.
But if it's a nice goal that I see, I cheer. Oh, like that was fucking impressive. But if it's some shitty goal, it's like, oh.
Like beer.
Which is good. I don't know.
I did.
But this is good because he can do all over in any province, right? He'll do anywhere.
Most dealerships don't want to go because you have to send a guy out. You have to do a native reserve delivery, right?
Yeah, I don't know why it's so.
The dealership's like, make $6,000, but I have to pay the salesperson $800 to go out there. No, too much work. I don't trust him. My salesperson just takes orders. He's too stupid. I don't bother training him. Thanks for
There's
coming.
so many deals that I could probably pull out of Alberta.
Hey, mind hear a funny story?
I'll go to Alberta. I know Alberta.
My friend lives in Alberta.
Yeah, just get him.
What's your job title there?
I'm the business development manager.
She's a business development manager for Cooksville.
This is our business manager that we know from Monday. They've been buying a lot of leads and they haven't been capitalizing on them, so he sends us over
$9,000 gross. You know what they decided to pay her? $50. How fucked up is that? That's like such an insult.
Icing?
So, yeah, so yeah.
Tokyo dealerships just to get back to Mike on fire.
Oh, that's fine.
I told my mom too, I was like, do you think I should send them to Bobby? And she's like, no, I think you should try to fucking mom. She's like, no, I think you should
We would have
try
got that bot. Fucking no problem.
I had no problem getting a body either.
I can help you.
We would have made the 9,000, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll call you tomorrow. I got
As I mentioned, it's really good. Like, as soon as he gets paid, you get paid. You can need transfer right away. Yeah, we don't have the keys to the office because the office is like 5 minutes away from here.
That's the business manager at Thornhill Hyundai. We work together. He gives me lots of deals.
But Bobby was saying you can do deals all across Canada, right?
Yep. Everywhere. I've done deals in Edmonton, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Quebec, Ontario. Had an application for BC, but I didn't close it. Got the guy all approved and everything. He had no credit. He was from Saudi Arabia. And I got it approved at a decent rate, 14.9. I don't know, it just disappeared.
I find if you don't get them approved fast enough, they fall off the face
That's
of
the
earth.
name of the game, and you know what? I don't care which lender, like, I care about two things, speed and how much money I can make. And that's the lender I give it to. CTL, amazing. They pay the best reserves. MJ financed a boat.
A what?
A boat.
Oh yeah. They said a goat. I'm like,
No, a boat.
what?
We got a $5,000 reserve.
Fuck did I get stuck doing this? I said, yeah, I'll tape it. I figured he had a wand. I could just kind of hold it and not look. This. I'm working on my traps.
You have to hold on the button the entire time?
I'm not holding on the button. I'm holding on the mic. I don't want it to listen to the sound.
But Wes is such an asshole too because their website wasn't ranking on Google at all. They were on page 6, and then after the weekend, I had them ranking 3rd from the top under Dixie Auto Loans.
Here's the thing though, right? Like dealership, like they don't appreciate that, and even if they do, they don't have the people in there to take advantage of the traffic. They don't know how to close it.
What a lot of
Because they're using that outdated model as like fucking write pencil something on a piece of paper. You don't listen to the customer. You don't fucking treat them like gold, and then it's just you treat them like shit and they walk.
dealerships don't care about how much money you make. You may think that they do, but they don't. Dealerships are all politics. Everything's politics.
I learned that the hard way.
So did I.
So am I.
Yeah. There you go. No, like, I was the used car manager at Bolton Nissan. I was doing, like, I was more like a sales manager because I backed up the GSM for new car stuff. I did the business office. Obviously managed the sales staff and everything. I hit every target I hit, and they let me go. Because the manager from one of the other stores didn't like me.
The GM from Brampton Nissan?
Yeah.
Buddy, you gotta know which dick to suck and how to do it.
That's all it is.
When the GM in the other store starts rattling his zipper, your ears better be like, where? And then you run, mouth open and dive. You slurp it. Balls deep, right on your chin. That's car sales 101.
This is what Wes says to me. He goes, "You're too valuable in the position that you're in, so we don't want you doing this."
But here's the thing though. That's what happened to what's the finance manager?
Than somebody else.
Pardon?
Not the brown guy that makes $200K a year. I forget his name.
Kenny?
What's what happened to Kenny? They didn't want to take him off the sales floor. Selling 30 cars a month.
Which is so stupid. Anybody can sell 30 cars a month if you give them customers.
But this was like this was 2005 Chrysler, right?
Yeah,
it was
you need
like
a half decent closure. That's all you need.
So I mean, like I said, he was telling me about it. We sat down. He's like, "Oh, they looked for a business manager. I applied. The guy was a wash. They couldn't fucking do it. And then they go off. I applied a second time. They still wouldn't take me. And then finally, the third time, he goes, "Listen, I want to do this." And I think he said he was ready. He was going to quit or something. And they put him into it. He's like, "Mr. Kelly wouldn't talk to me for 3 months." He goes, he hated it. But then he started seeing, because he lost 30 cars a month. Was I making good money? He goes, yeah, but now he's like, instead of making them good money per car for 30 cars, I make good money on half or the entire what the dealership makes. So you'll make more per copy on every copy. That was when it was just him, not 2 managers, right?
Most business managers are not good salespeople.
Well, I wouldn't know.
Most dealerships pick a guy like they'll promote a guy that does 7-8 cars a month that is very good, like very well organized, over somebody that can actually sell. When every manager, like every sales manager, wants a guy that can sell.
Well, keep in mind the sales managers are the ones that promote him. The thing is, nobody.
Not all the time.
Not all the time, but he's got to say. He's got to work with them, right? The problem with that is, though, it's like the same thing. The high-performing salesperson that would do well in the business office, they don't want to take him off the floor. And that's exactly what happened to Kenny. Oh, you're too valuable in your position. Well, it's like you have 2 options. Either I'm too valuable for my position, and I leave, and I'm going to be valuable somewhere else, or you give me what I want, and that's just it. Like, I want to work with you guys. I'm giving you a shot. I'm letting you call the shots because I already work here. I'll have to take whatever fucking pay plan you throw at me.
Well, that's
with minute adjustments, but like, that's just it, right?
Kyle was saying to me, he goes, Jay, I mean, if they're not going to let you do subprime to make more money, they're paying me $30,000 a year. I have the #1 ranking Chrysler dealership in our area for website traffic.
A lot of people get sucked into a salary in this business. They will chase. I've seen people, like sales guys, that make $100,000 a year, and they'll chase a manager job that pays $35,000 to $40,000 a year plus 5%, and then they end up only making $60,000.
I think it was because Wes didn't think I was going to be able to do it, and then I did it. He's like, uh-oh.
That happens too.
Jade, you're just a pretty face. I don't think you'll be able to do it. So I will dangle this magical carrot that you'll never get to taste.
I said, if I bring you a few leads, will you teach me how to do it? Yes. I said, okay, here they are. He goes, what?
It's easy to.
That's what Kyle said. Kyle's like, you're valuable at other dealerships too. Every dealership needs somebody that can do your job. Trust me.
No, a lot of dealerships don't even have somebody that could do what you do, and that's why you'd be valuable. A lot of dealerships have no concept of online. None.
They just listen to the package that Auto Trader gives them.
Yeah. Which is, please bend over and let us insert our penis here.
And we'll let you do it for only $5,000 a month.
A month, a week. Some dealers, do you know how much AutoPlanet was spending on Auto Trader?
Yeah, but that's a group.
No, do you want to know what my store's budget was? $1,500 a week.
That's what ours is.
Yeah, in bolting.
Oh, that's what we just pay for our website. That doesn't include anything that we optimize on Trader.
So ridiculous. Auto Trader is a waste of time. I don't even like advertising cars. You don't need to advertise cars to sell. Like, I keep no inventory and I don't advertise cars because, one, then you can get into trouble by how much you charge for the car. You don't advertise. You can
On our
ask,
subprime website, we don't advertise any vehicles.
yeah, you can ask whatever you want. Although that's like a gray area for you guys, because if the customer sees what is advertised on Cooksville's site, then you're in trouble. Because I'm sure the bill of sale still says Cooksville.
Yeah. But I mean, as soon as the car sold, I went into the back end and changed the price of the car.
No, I do that. And then but sometimes it takes 24 hours to update, and occasionally you get caught, and the customer comes in and with a printout ad.
I like the way you handled it when we had a Morningside deal, and I was like, there's a price discrepancy. It wasn't my customer, it was somebody else. And the guy's like, well, I saw this thing online, because the online price was like $2,000 lower than what you had advertised. He goes, this and this. He goes, how come it's more here? You guys are ripping me off. And then who was it? Wasn't was like freaking out, and Mike was just fucking jerking off in his office. And you come out and you're like, listen. He's like, I apologize. This is the real price for the car. Right now, what's happening is I'm having a problem with Auto Trader because they're messing up my prices. Everything is off by a factor, and I don't know what it is, but that's my issue between me and Auto Trader. As it stands, this is the car, this is the price, because it's physically here. Don't worry about what's on the internet. That stuff changes digitally. And the customer's like, okay. And then we sold them.
Now remember, everything, every fucking thought that you have can be sold.
Here, you fucking... Sticking?
It just sucks too because Cameron looks at me and he goes,
Who's Cameron?
Cameron's the business manager at Hyundai, and he goes to me, thanks for doing all the work. I made a lot of money on that deal. I was like, you're gonna fucking hate me, bro. I was like, don't rub it in my face, you dick.
What happened to the other guy who was there?
And if he
The young guy when I was
he
there.
would
Did he
have
quit?
given you money.
Pardon?
The young guy.
I don't know, Cameron started like a week after I started. We only had Rachel when I was there when I first started.
Rachel, and then they got that young kid.
Yeah.
Oh, that's him? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still there? Okay.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, clearly.
And I told my managers and everybody, I was like, I have no problem telling you exactly how I prospected my leads because I know everybody in this dealership is too lazy to put the time in to do it.
All you do is pass the lead on to us, and you collect the 30% rate. And you'll be at work, all of a sudden you just get an email. Would you accept this e-transfer of $3,000? Yes. Yes, I will. That's cute. Let's do it again.
See, honesty with lenders doesn't pay. And so many times with CTL, like I could be so crooked and I'm not. Like I tell them, I said, customers had $7,000 in 407 funds. What can we do to get the? That's the only thing I'm missing is the ownership funding. And they're like, no, we don't want to help the customer circumvent 407. I said, whatever. TDO proved it. They don't need a copy of the ownership. I'll put the plate portion in the wife's name.
Yeah, it's the plate portion that has it. It's not the ownership.
They said, I said, why do you care? If the ownership's in the and then I said like something like I was like, okay, how about I register unfit, unplated, or sorry, fit and unplated in the customer's name with insurance on the car. The customer's gonna hypothetically the customer's gonna store it in a warehouse for 6 months until they can pay their 407 bill. You're like, no, you're just trying to circumvent. Greg actually lost it on his credit department today because he's losing the deal over that.
And the credit was good?
Good enough to qualify for the program. gotta prove TTD. Lily's awesome. He has 3 companies, all with 1-800 numbers, and I'll verify income. And he'll do the verification. He just needs $200. Fine by me. Yeah, some business managers will turn down a deal that can be like $10,000 gross because they can't get something like pay stubs. I'm not like that.
That's the issue I'm having with the person right now.
Send them over. Send them over. As long as the customer knows that they're, especially if they know that their income is hard to prove, you can make whatever they want on it.
And you're actually helping them for the future, because if they see that another company was able to buy their loan and it shows on their bureau, the next time they won't be asking for income, because they look at, you've already had a loan and you've already carried a balance of $600 a month to pay this loan, and they didn't have your income before, yet you still managed to pay it. Okay, you got some money that is not so easy to prove.
What you do with customers? What did he say? Press it once. What did he say? Press it once.
I think so, yeah.
So is that working?
I have no idea. I thought like there'd be a screen or something. I should say it's recording anywhere.
No, it's just blinking. Doesn't even have a depth of field. Did you email it? You want my email?
Yeah, what's your email?
Nathan, Nathan. THAN at YESAFS.com.
So he lives with his grandparents. He won $200 a week from Cash for Life.
$200 a week?
Yeah.
I thought you could only win $1,000 a week.
$200 a week for Cash for Life. That's one of the reasons why I can't prove his income. He's just like, I'm gonna check. And he works for Arbonne. He says he makes $600 to $800 bi-weekly. So but he can't prove any of his income.
So 10 grand a year for his other stuff, and he works where else?
Arbonne.
And he makes how much?
$600 to $800
by
put
week?
5 on his thing, yeah. They can't prove it. It's one of those.
He makes 28 grand a year.
It's like one of those things where I guess he sells like skin products from his house.
Oh yeah, I know Arbonne.
Avon.
No, it's different.
No,
this is
Arbonne.
American.
They're stupid. They believe that it's a better, healthy product, but you look at it and all the ingredients. There's like paint thinner and
Carcinogens.
yeah.
And you sleep well knowing that some child in Vietnam bottled it.
One of those pyramid scheme things. Like
That you need to start.
I have a pyramid scheme.
Actually, you know what? Most franchise dealers are at pyramid scheme.
No, you know what the best pyramid scheme is?
Herbalife?
Quibbits.
Qubits?
Quibbits.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's Quibbits.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
That's the penny
He
thing.
hates being fucking wrong, like especially
Is it
when
two
you
B's
think
or
it's-
one B?
Huh?
Two B's or one B?
Quibbits.
Is it two
That's
B's
how
or
it's
one B?
pronounced. When you hear their advertising, they say Quibbits. I don't care if it's one B or
Is it
two B's.
Q-U-E or Q-U-I?
Q-U-I.
Okay, Quibbits. That was Q, because then there was Q-U. You think I'd look at the ads?
They still say Quibbits.
So I said Quibbits. It's running really slow on the ice.
What level of hockey is this?
Probably the lowest.
Beer.
I don't know. It's not. I think it goes from A to F. They're like maybe D or C. Now, if they could only just score one more. Both teams are skating hard. Oh, you should have seen them when they started playing years ago.
He wasn't good.
Oh man, wasn't good. No, I wouldn't use such a. It was very bad. They honestly, like, some of the players look like figure skaters. Like, they would just do circles and play the game. Like, what are you doing? But watching these guys play, I actually learned quite a bit about hockey. And you get to appreciate the pros because of the speed that they play at.
I think I'm gonna take Driveway Online on a build a subprime website.
It's doable. I got a designer, we just need money.
I don't need a designer, all I need is a finance application. Somewhere to build some content. You can do it on a blog.
You can do that, yeah.
And if that's all that they have, we'll just put the Yeah. Yeah, we'll get everything done on the upliner. Now we have lost $50,000 on it. It's cheap enough that we could put it in the drawer. So whatever. No, exactly. I'm gonna figure that out tomorrow with the team. Also, I'm going to the auction and maybe one more.
Thanks for coming on. It's such short notice.
I
I
probably
had
won't
coffee,
be there
guys.
later than 11:30.
Have you been?
No, because I had, like, this evening was free for me. I got out of work a little late because I had an appointment. I was supposed to be done at 5. Appointment came at, supposed to come at 6. Naturally, it came at 6:30.
Alright, and then
Thank God we finished at 7:30. That's when I left.
tomorrow we'll get down.
Oh, 7:40 I left. And then from Georgetown, I had to pick him up in North Brampton and then shoot down Highway 410 to get here. Tell your mom you're out. She's gonna call you at 9 o'clock. Thanks. Keep it empty. That's a dude.
With 3 minutes legit.
Come on. Bedtime.
Just be like, I'm already sleeping. Leave me alone. She's not gonna check your work.
What's the other statement too? You make really good money for a person your age. That's
It was the case maybe when Wes was growing up in the fucking 50s. Oh man, that pressure.
No, exactly. We'll tell her, I'll see if that car will work.
I can't believe you fucked you like that. I didn't think Wes would do that.
Neither did I. It has something to do with the business
See if we
managers,
can
I know
put,
it.
Doesn't matter.
G5.
As a manager, you could pull rank and throw your dick on the
Wes
table and
doesn't
say,
pull
hey.
rank though. Mike Sullivan and Sean Yarrow, they're over top of him.
The G5.
They are over top of him.
No, we can't. Like, you gotta have like a
Well-
that's like perfect for a Facebook spot. So maybe you're, yeah, a couple of
Yeah, I know
hours.
exactly
what
what happened.
Salvian?
No big beer
Matt?
or
Mike,
whatever.
Mike, yeah,
Sullivan and Sean Yarrow. I'll tell you exactly what happened. Because Sean Yarrow hinted it to me today. He goes, "You've been spending a lot of time in the used car department." I said, "Yeah, well, I have to finance a couple leads." He he goes, well, it just seems like you're spending a lot more time. But he did the same thing with me at Hyundai when I was building up this Hyundai website. He was just like,
Mike said this or Sean?
no, Sean. He's just like, well, I need to see you for a second. And I said, so I go down and I said, okay, well, what do you need done? And he goes, oh, I'm busy right now. And I said, okay, well, call me down when you're free. He calls me at 5:05. I'm done at 5. I was like, man.
All right, so gotta go.
Like, see ya.
But I mean, as a courtesy, you can spare 5 minutes, right?
No, because what he wanted to do takes 30. He had all day.
Like, look, I have 5 minutes and I gotta get out of here. I have to meet somebody at 5:30. No, it can't wait. That's just it. I have a prior engagement. Well, this is important. Are you saying my time's not important?
And I know exactly what happened. He's like, she's gonna start making money doing the subprime stuff, and it's gonna be good money that she's not gonna want to do her job. Well, no shit.
Well, yeah. Well, what's gonna happen? The dealership as a whole is gonna start making more money. That's not good. We can't have that.
I told you that. Dealerships don't want that.
No, it's because it's like the manager is against each other. They just want their department to do the best.
Exactly.
And when any other department starts doing better, they freak out.
And that comes from a lot of dealerships. They pay their managers differently. Like in terms of a used car manager and a new car manager should both be paid on both departments. But a lot of dealers, they'll pay the used car manager just on used cars and the new car manager just on new cars. Well, surprise, surprise, the new car manager is just going to care about new cars and the used car manager is just going to care about
But yeah, but I mean, I can see their reasoning behind it, and I don't agree with it because here's the thing: because if you're being paid on both departments, you can start slacking for your own.
No, that's why you do it marginally less. You pay more for your own department, but you pay a portion, so you still care about getting a new car deal because it still gets you money if you're the used car manager. But the problem is, some dealerships, they pay you like Mike, where they'll give him 6% or whatever on new cars, but they'll pay him 1% on used cars. So a $3,000 gross on used cars only pays him $30. So who cares? Keep him on a new car. That's why Mike is so against used cars.
Not just that. I mean, they should also be paying the new car managers on.
Danny has
on targets. On targets, of course he does. No, but like targets, like in new cars, it's like, listen, you need to hit. If you hit a certain amount, like of like a profit number, and then you hit a certain amount, like a unit number, plus the grosses. Like that's the thing, right? They should because once you hit a certain thing, and you shouldn't be worried about letting go of a couple deals to used cars because you already hit your target.
He told me his year to date was 120.
Who?
Then
September.
So it'll be 150 by the end of the year.
That's impressive. And he's got a fucking cush job.
Oh,
he really doesn't do much.
He fucking does nothing.
It's a figurehead job, but like if shit hits the fan, he can fix it.
Oh, exactly.
It's like that. It's like the IT consulting tech guys, like the emergency guy in tier 5. That guy is paid like the guy who works at Goldman Sachs, who runs their thing. He probably gets paid. No. But like for a bank, the lead. There's probably a team of lead guys. There's 3 of them. They probably make $800,000 a year. I'm not joking. 800 plus bonus if the system has a certain amount of uptime. They'll probably bring them over to 1.5, 2 million. Why? Because if that system goes down, the bank's not making money, and they're losing 1.5 million a minute if that system's down, right? So this guy literally waves around a screwdriver all day until like, I don't know, 1 hour until like the 280th day of the year, something happens. They call this guy. He gets up, rain or shine, takes a piss, cooks a steak, sits down, punches a couple keys, and fixes the problem. And that's why they pay him. It's fucking $800 a steak dinner, $800,000.
I was joking with.
He also might lose some hair doing it, but it's worthwhile.
I was joking with John at the bank today, and he's one of the managers there. And I was telling him about the National Bank of Chicago, how they did they had that computer error in 1996, $900 million transferred into 800 bank accounts. I was like, I surprised nobody ran off. He said, yeah, the you. I said for $900 million, I'd take the risk.
Yeah, but it's scattered over 800 bank accounts.
No, 900 million in each of 800 bank accounts.
Oh,
It
wow.
would have cost the company like $900 billion. I think 756, whatever the math is. But you know what? That's a big fucking problem.
For 900 million, I would have transferred that money out of there so fast. But here's the thing though, you get flagged with certain transfers, right?
$900 million. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be right in the Grand Cayman. I'd buy a fucking company.
No, but it does get flagged. It
You
does
can.
get flagged, but by the bank, even out the outgoing bank.
You can still withdraw $1 million even.
Yeah, but it would get flagged, right? It wouldn't go any transaction over like north of a certain amount. It goes through like a manual
Yeah,
approval.
there was a guy that actually did that. He had $90 million transferred into his bank account. He withdrew 5, made 15, and paid back the other 5.
How do you make 15?
For investments. Exactly. Who cares? That's so
If I was the bank, I would have hired him.
No, exactly. How the fuck do you make $15 million?
It would take it maybe a week to resolve it. If you tripled it.
You turned it all back and you got a nice present, $10 million.
I'm sure you got to thank you as well. Thank you for being so honest. Anytime you have $5 million, or you don't need for 3 days, you let me know.
Yeah, no kidding.
Looks like these guys might actually win this.
Where are we drinking after?
I don't know.
So that's what this is all about.
You cold? My hands are freezing. Oh no. So we can get together on Thursday because I still want to work on that script.
Okay.
We'll work out a process. I want to show you the office where he works out of as well. So you can see where all the magic happens.
I'll try to get more leads by then. I'm sure I can pull in a few from Alberta. There's so many.
I've never done any Alberta deals yet, but I can't imagine it's difficult. But I know Alberta customers, they like Ontario. If you mention Ontario, like, oh, we'll get you because they're like, we're eager in your business. I know it's
Cars are more expensive in Alberta.
Yeah. So even if we just match the price, we beat it by $1,000, they'll love us, right? We could save them $1,000 on the car and charge them $1,000 for shipping. Yeah.
Do all the cars come from the dealership you work for, or?
Not necessarily. Like,
What do you mean from? We'll buy them at the auction.
No, I know, but is it off of? Does it go into their lot and they just sell them off their lot?
yeah,
Has to pass through their books, yeah. I can't finance somebody else's car, right? But like, say Thornhill Hyundai, if they sent us a lead on a particular car that they had that they couldn't get approved, they will sell us the car. But the beauty in that is I didn't have to hold the car, I didn't have to keep it in stock, I didn't have to stress for 3 months to see if I'm going to sell it or not.
Banks are probably like, oh my god, they turn their inventory so fast.
Yeah. Well, part of it is like you're not keeping any inventory. It's always like I could buy something from.
keeping inventory is stupid. You like online stuff, right? Eventually everything's gonna be online. There will be no stores. It'll all be virtual. All the cars, you buy whatever you want.
Well,
Yeah, I think
with
it's all-
Tesla, for example, it's a showroom. You walk in. Hold on, this part's important. You walk in, you look at the car, and you buy it online. You go on the internet, yeah.
You pay somebody $10 an hour to show the customer.
More than that. Packers. Turn around. And your fans.
Buy a lead.